Today we're going to be using the Peacemaker to bench test this air conditioner before it gets installed on an RV. So we're going to show you how to do the bench test with the Peacemaker. This right here is our Peacemaker, and then we'll have adapters in there for the different air conditioners. So this adapter right here is going to be for our Penguin 2s or 10-button thermostat units that have a control board built onto the AC. This guy right here is a Coleman adapter. It's set up for Coleman ACs that are rooftop. Then of course we have the adapter labeled Dometic. The Dometic adapter will plug into Furrion, GE, Advent, all of that good stuff. So to start off with, we're going to plug in the Dometic adapter, since this is a Dometic AC, into the Peacemaker. We're also going to grab our power cord out of the Peacemaker case and go ahead and plug it into the bottom of the Peacemaker. And then we need to go find our pigtail coming out of the bottom of the AC unit. We're going to plug our Peacemaker in. So we have the Peacemaker plugged directly into the AC. We're going to plug our extension cord into the Peacemaker to power it up. What we recommend is that you dog bone down from the 30 or the 50 amp service down to your 20 amp extension cord, so that way you can reliably run this unit. Air conditioners do not play well with GFCIs. So on this unit we can see that we are at 123 volts, drawing 0 amps, and what we want to do is we're going to end up running the compressor, high fan and low fan, and checking our amperage draw, because amperage is everything. It's going to be telling us how much work is being performed, and we want to verify that this unit is not low on refrigerant and that we don't have a fan motor issue or anything like that. What I like to do is I'm going to start with the high fan, low fan to verify it's good. So low fan's pulling 2.3 amps. High fan is pulling 2.86 amps. And then what we're going to do is we are going to fire up the compressor and see what the amperage draw is on the compressor. What I will say is, if you fire up this compressor, do not turn it off and then directly turn it back on. You need to wait 2 to 3 minutes before you fire it back up. If you cycle this compressor off and then back on, it will trip the circuit breaker on the Peacemaker, because there is pressure on top of the piston inside the compressor. So our compressor right now is pulling 10.8 amps, and I'm going to go ahead and kick the fan on so it can run. We are sitting here at 13.2 amps. I will typically run these for about 15 to 20 minutes to verify that we don't have any issues with this AC. We would do this exact same procedure for a Coleman. We would just end up using the Coleman adapter. If you pull your Peacemaker out of the case, make sure that the heat pump button is not pressed upon power up. If it is pressed, it's going to go into a fault condition and it will not let you run. So I'm going to simulate that by making sure that that button is pressed there. And as soon as it goes to boot up, we get a fast red flash. This is telling us that this button is in fact working. It's a self-test for this unit, but it will not let the AC run. The way to reset this is just simply by pushing that button, and notice that we get a solid blue light. Now later on, if we have a heat pump unit, we can simply push that button and it will go through the heat pump cycle. But upon power up, if that button is pressed, you're going to get a fault. Also with this unit is it has a 90-minute internal timer, so it will not let you leave this on an air conditioner and make it run for more than 90 minutes. It will automatically shut down.